Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to. I don't know why I just said that. I'm used to saying the Deacon Walk, but it's over. I got a couple ducks in the mail today. Both were kind of impulse purchases because I didn't know they existed, and I immediately bought them anyway, despite having not seen a full walkthrough. Well, I did see a walkthrough of the one I'm about to show you because it was on, of course, Simon from the Hermit's Caves channel. He showed this deck, and I immediately went out and bought it. This is the Legend of Sleepy Hollow Tarot by Red Feather. It comes in a cool two-part box, which I've not seen any of their stuff come in. It's kind of almost feels like it's warped a little bit right there because, and then it's chipped here. Maybe that's just packaging, but it's got this really cool gold foil here. It says, the Headless Horseman will take you on a one-of-a-kind journey, the journey to you. In the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, tarot artist Nick Lawyer takes the gothic subject matter of Washington Irving's lighthearted and sometimes dark story and intertwines it with the profound themes of the tarot to create a powerful tool for self-discovery. It's 78 cards, 4 spreads, and a concise guidebook. And I just think that's pretty cute. Pretty cool. Look at our shimmies. It's got a little shimmy to it. So, yeah, that's the cards. That's the top here. Really pretty. See how the top is almost like the top was put together quickly. Interesting. And here we have the book. Nice little matte book. It's Nick Lawyer at the bottom. Headless Horseman on the front. That's cool with a pumpkin for jack-o'-lantern. And then there's Ichabod Crane. My dog keeps pacing. Contents about the deck, about the artist, Nick Lawyer. Major Arcana. It's got a full page color thumbnail. And then just a brief, quick description. It just gives tiny thumbnails for the minors, and then they're all little quotes. And then, looks like spreads back here. The love triangle spread. Ichabod's Guide. The Horseman's Chase. One more should be, right? And the Tribal Chieftain. Interesting. I got the Headless Horseman down here. Bibliography. Look at that. Pretty. Conclusion. Okay. On to the cards. Oh, wow. These are big. Now, when Simon did his walkthrough, they're quite thin. But look at that. Those backs. He said this was like a midnight blue. It's purple to me. It looks purple. But already we got some like peeling on the card here. But they are super thin. Interesting. But, and they're thin, but I know why. Because they're larger than normal tarot size. I don't have any. Let me see if I got it. This one might be. This is the Joie de Vivre. It's about basic tarot size. Yeah, it's a little bit taller and wider. It's much bigger. Much bigger. But I don't care. Let's look at the cards. They're very bendy. Very thin. But let's look and see if I can get a little closer to him. Ichabod here. The Fool. And we have the Magician. That's cool. And it does give you little information in the book because he went through. If I remember, I'll post Simon's link below to his video he did. I think it was the last week or the week before he did a cup of ketchup and cards, and he did a walkthrough of this deck. That's cool though, and that's throughout the deck. There's like different Native Americans in there. It's pretty cool. High Priestess, one of my new favorite High Priestess. One of the reasons it tipped me over to buy this deck. This reminds me of the High Priestess. I think it's the High Priestess, not the Empress. Maybe in the Zombie Tarot, which I freaking love. It's very tribal. And I love that about this. It's very occult. She got a skull in her hand. Like, come on. The Empress. Beautiful. I love the old school antique feel to this. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. Take a bog crane here. The Chariot. Strength. The Hermit. This is a ghost. The Woman in White. It's stunning. It's a very Halloween-y deck if you choose to, but I see you can use it. I feel like you could use it some more throughout the year. Wheel of Fortune, which is my card of the year, so I've been taking extra particular looks at the Wheels of Fortune. Now, this Justice card threw me because it's literally has a noose that can be very triggering for somebody. I do find it is a fantastic Justice card, though. The Hangman. Love that it's in a field of corn or maize, because this also has a very Native American hints to it. So that makes sense. The Death card is the Headless Horseman. I freaking love it. That moon. Temperance. Gorgeous. I love the story each card tells. The Devil. Beautiful. And you know what? The deeper I get into the cards, the nicer I like them. They are thin, but I can tell you now they're going to shuffle great. The Tower, look at all these spirits around it. Wow. And it's a church. That's very interesting. And then the Graveyard. Interesting. I didn't pay attention to that when Simon did it. The Star. The Moon. Oh, love it. Love the moon behind him. There's a wolf baying in the moon here, at the moon in the distance, too. If you can see. There's an actual wolf back there. Interesting. The Sun. Now, this horse, his face almost feels deformed. Like we have two separate faces on top of each other. That's very interesting to me. And I love the pumpkins down here. Instead of the... Well, we still have the sunflowers, but there's pumpkins. It's very much harvest time in this deck. Judgment. Which could be harsh. They're being tied to stakes. If they're witches. Interesting. And then we have the World card. Look at the letters on the chalkboard. Interesting. It's almost like a cipher on there. On the bottom. Because we have letters and numbers mixed. But it's only the number 6 mixed. Interesting. Maybe it's coordinates. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. 2 of Wands. Beautiful. And he's got a signature down here just like the Pixie did in her artwork. We have another Native American. 3 of Wands. Beautiful. 4 of Wands. I love this celebration here. Wild and free. 5 of Wands. She's opening the door for the villagers. They got their pitchforks and torches. She must be some kind of witch. We have the 6 of Wands, and I find it interesting. And it does say that it's a Native American coming back with the war party, but he's got a scalp on his wand. So, yeah. I just found that very, And then the 7, he was pointing out there's like wraiths and stuff in there's like a little wolf or a creature of some sort here. There's a creature here peeking around. There's something in the tree itself. There's something here looking at you. I think that's an owl. But there's all kinds of little creatures up in this 7. It's creepy. 8 of Wands, very typical. The 9, it's Ichabod racing on the horse in the woods at night. And then we have the 10, all this work to be done. I found it interesting because usually it's someone carrying a heavy load uphill, and it's almost like they've taken that heavy load and put it where it needs to go, and now they still have more work to do. So I found that very fascinating. Page of Wands, Ichabod. I love the old school clothing and all that in this. This is pretty cool. Knight. The Queen is fabulous with the sun, the moon, and the beautiful. And then we have the King is the Headless Horseman. I love the little grove of trees back there in the darkness. And you're like, what is in there? It almost feels like when they went into the forest on, what's it called? We all know it and love it. It was from the 80s. As You Wish. Whatever. Oh my God. Princess Bride. Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. The woods they go into. And so now we have the ace, or the cups. Here we have the ace. I love that little hag or witch handing you the cup of potion that's steaming or smoking because it's poison. I don't know. 2 of cups. I like that they're having tea. 3 of cups. This is interesting because Simon pointed out there's a hand here. No one's holding this one. They're invisible. So I found that interesting. 4 of cups. He's like, I'm out. 5 of cups. Look at the moon here. I love these images. 6 of cups. There's a jack-o'-lantern up there. 7 of cups. Again with the choices. 8 of cups. 9 of cups. 10. Oh, look at him walking. Page. Knight. Another fabulous queen. The old witch giving you, looks like the one from the ace, right? She's got the steaming cup, her haggard hand. And then the king is a bartender. I thought that was interesting. Ace of Swords. I thought there was people in there, but it's the seeds dripping down. 2 of Swords. 3 of Swords. I like this much better than an actual heart there. 4 of Swords. Another native. No. He looks like he's in Native American. No, he's not. It's a soldier. 4 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Look at this guy's barefoot. Looks like almost like one of their kids playing with the swords. Interesting. 6. Love that they're leaving. 7. 8 of Swords. Awesome. 9. 10. We have the Page. Knight. Got no head again. And the horse's eyes are blood red. Creepy. Queen. Oh, she's fabulous too. I love the chair. And the king. We have the Ace of Pentacles. the Two of Pentacles, and Simon pointed out this a corpse with the coins. I love this. It reminds me of the Mariel with the coins. It's a very ritualistic card. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. I love this seven. This was in the picture in the back of the book too. Eight. I love that it's Jack-o'-lantern. He's carving out the perfect one. Beautiful. 9. 10. I love that we don't see the people, but we have the family feast gathered. Page. Knight of Pentacles. It's the Headless Horseman again, holding a Jack-o'-lantern. That's a pentacle. And we have the Queen. She's looks like cross-stitching a pentacle. And then the King. And that's the deck. I don't know, because I just can't get my hands around it. I'm wondering. I can't shuffle it like that either. It's very hard to shuffle like this, but this is the only way I can shuffle this deck. But it did shuffle well. It just kind of hurts my hands a little because they're so tall. So let's pull a card and see what the book says real quick. This one tried to pull off the Devil. Been getting that a lot lately. See what the Devil says real quick before I let y'all go. The Devil. The Devil, also known as Old Scratch, sits ready to make a deal with Tom Walker. Tom lifted up his eyes and beheld a great black man seated directly opposite him on the stump of a tree. He was dressed in a rude Indian garb and had a red belt or sash swathed around his body. But his face was neither black nor copper color, but swarthy and dingy, and begrimed with soot, as if he had been accustomed to toil among fires and forges. I am the great patron and prompter of slave dealers, and the Grand Master of the Salem Witches. Upright, shadow self, attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, reversed, releasing, limiting, beliefs, exploring, dots, detachment. Interesting. I like that there's a little story here on the majors. It doesn't really give you that in the minors, but it's cute. I was going to see, is it just, I mean, if I let them fall, I could shuffle that way. But they don't bend. As wide as they are, they don't bend like I thought they would. Maybe the corners? No, they don't bend sideways like I thought they would. They do bend well on a regular ruffle shuffle, but I can barely get my hand around that. But it's beautiful, and I love it. This is the Legend of the Sleepy Hollow Tarot, and this purchase was all Simon's fault. Because he did the walkthrough. Before I had finished watching the walkthrough, I had bought the deck. So, just took me a minute to get it. It is on Amazon. Right now, it's $18 on Amazon. It's on sale. Was there any gilding? No, there's no gilding on that. Despite how huge they are, I do like the cardstock. It's thin enough that I can ruffle shuffle. It hurts my hands to stretch that far. I wish they were maybe this amount shorter. But other than that, it's stunning. I love the packaging. Red Feather really stepped up on the packaging this time. But yeah, that's all I got. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos, and y'all have a good night.